Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about Summer House Martha's Vineyard. All right, so this was the season finale. Um, y'all know I think I'm a producer at heart. We'll save that for the reunion. I'll give my notes. I'll give my notes in my pink slips and white boxes. Once the reunion airs, okay? They didn't show. They didn't show. You know, usually at the end of the season, they'll say next the reunion or whatever, right? Or even like a couple of days before the season finale airs, like for Housewives, they'll show us the reunion clip, the trailer for the reunion, probably a week before the season finale, right? I didn't see a trailer for the reunion, so I don't know what's going on with Summer House Martha's Vineyard reunion. I don't know. But anyways, so let's just get into the episode. I have a lot to say. Um, Bria, she's let it out, let it out. Um, Amir, he says in the confessional that he's happy that Nick is basically mad at everyone else and not Natalie because he wouldn't disrespect this woman like that. Um, I saw a clip from Watch What Happens Live. Nick was on Watch What Happens Live, I think last night with Margaret from Real Housewives of New Jersey, and he touched on his relationship with Amir, and it doesn't seem like it may be trouble in paradise, right? The friendship sounds like it could be on the rocks. I do believe and understand that. I've never been in reality TV, but I can see how when you're in the moment, right? There's only so much information and then once you watch it back, and then you can see the full picture, you start to see the things that you were not privy to, the things you didn't know. And so I could see how Nick could probably look back at the show and realize, I'm hoping that he looked back at the show or watched the show and realized that Amir's hands were dirty, and so were Natalie's, or as I like to call her, girl, Maria. Okay, Maria. Okay. Um, so for the people who get a little confused, whenever I start talking about Amir's girlfriend, I call her Selena, Natalie, Guadalupe, girl, whatever name come up. I'm talking about Natalie. Um, I love the way that Nick went around the room and addressed everybody that needed to be addressed. However, he should have been addressing Natalie too. Quiet as it's kept. He should have been checking Natalie at that restaurant when Natalie came up and started petting Tasia's hair. He should have told Natalie right then, we're not having that conversation. I don't know what you're trying to do. Hey, Amir, you need to come get Guadalupe because I don't know what she's trying to do. He should have checked her right then and there. But I wasn't mad at Nick for going around the room. Hey, so what you say, and what you said, and what you said, right? Right, girl. And even when Shanice tried to chime in when he was wrapping Bria up, no. You be quiet. I'm talking to her. Exactly. Because no. I'm addressing each person one by one. Bria gets upset and she walks out and she's telling Simon that Nick is basically being disrespectful, girls. Simon paid the dust. Simon would have got in the bed. I'm sorry. Bria has too much mouth. Let me ask y'all a question. I was thinking about this, and I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm asking a question. Has Bria gotten into arguments with the girls in the house? Just listen to me. If I'm wrong, then scratch what I'm about to say. Because I can't remember a time that Bria has gotten into an argument with the girls. A part of me feels like Bria knows or thinks if I get into any type of argument, oh, she got into an argument. Oh, she did. Never mind. I just told a lie. She got into an argument with with Mariah. She got into an argument with Summer. She got into an argument with Jasmine last year. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I was about to say a part of me feels like Bria gets into arguments with the men because she knows or she thinks that they can only go so far. But you know, if you get into it with some of these women, girl, not only could they drag you, but they could drag you. Anyways, I just find it I find it comical that Bria, out of everybody in the house, is complaining about somebody being disrespectful when Bria, girl, your mouth, your mouth, Bria, you've been hollering and screaming since season 1, girl. Nick raises his voice for the first time and puts his foot down and starts checking the people in the house, and all of a sudden he's being too disrespectful. No, quiet as this kept, he really wasn't disrespectful enough if you want to be honest about it. Because on some real, me and Amir would have fallen out. Me and Natalie would have fallen out. Me and Bria would have fallen out. Me and Simon would have fallen out. Me and Shanice would have fallen out. And me and Noel probably would have fell out, but we probably would have worked through it that day. But girl, it would have been some hollering and cursing. Girl, and that's just what it is. So, anyways, I'm with Nick. Nick is upset because he's saying that basically, let me tell y'all a story. I used to have a manager. I worked at Zara years ago. And my manager was basically, I forgot how the conversation came up. But he was telling me basically like his name is very important to him, and um, his name means a lot. You know, when people say his name, he only wants, of course, the good things to be mentioned attached to his name. So when Nick says that my name precedes me, what Nick is basically saying is that if you hear about Nick, whatever his last name is, right, based off what you've already heard about me, that is going to be the determining factor for a lot of people on what they think about me. So if you hear about Nick Arrington, whatever his last name is, being this handsy, touchy, Philly man, hello, right? So my name precedes who I am. When you hear my name, I only want you to hear positive, good things. Not that, oh girl, the women can't be around him because he's a creep. Summer says she's confused. Right? Summer says, I'm confused. Because if Shanice says that he didn't touch her, if Noel says that he didn't touch her, and if Bria says that he didn't touch her, then what are y'all talking about? Exactly. And I'm gonna tell you what's going on. I'm getting ahead of myself. We just gonna talk because I don't feel like bouncing around. It bothered me that Rosa got off scot-free. Listen to me. What Rosa told Nick wasn't a lie. They did say he was handsy. Now, the only thing that I didn't know how it was brought to Nick was if they were saying that he's been handsy with them, or if they were saying that Nick has been handsy with Summer and Jordan. You see, there's a difference, right? So that's the only thing I don't know. So did she technically lie to Nick while she was texting him? No, right? But Shanice, Noel, Bria should have all been wearing out Miss Nat Nat. And the reason why is because, yes, we had a conversation, and it's a lot of stuff that goes into this. Because in some areas, Bria is right, some areas, Bria is wrong. Yes, we had a conversation. And yes, we said what we said. But didn't nobody put no gun to her head and tell her to go back and tell Tasia nothing. Even if Maria thought that that's what they wanted her to do, they did not tell her to go do that. That is all on Natalie. She went back wanting to be messy, to report a conversation, and now she is the cause of all of this chaos. And they should have been checking her. I was so disappointed in Noelle. Like, Noelle, you still mad at Summer at the end of the episode, but girl, you should have been checking Natalie. Bria, you should have been checking that broad like you told Amir. Shanice, you should have been checking her because she went back and told a private conversation. It's private. We know it's a reality TV. Nick really should have been checking Natalie from the get-go at that restaurant. Nick really needs to check Amir. Because the truth of the matter is, as soon as Amir, like I said, 2 weeks ago? Girl, or was that last week? I think it was last week. Like I said, if Amir and Nick are homeboys like they say they are, once Amir found out what the girls were saying, he was supposed to go back and tell his homeboy. But no, he was actually coaching Natalie on what to say, on how to, on what to tell, on go tell Tasia. Now you texting, oh, my back itch, hold up. Now you texting Nick and you're telling her what she needs to say. When you should have been telling him that that's your homeboy. Girl, let me tell you something. Nick and Tasia and that girl ain't friends like that. Not for her to be invested like that. Just like Bria and Tasia wasn't cool like that. It was a messy moment. It made good TV. But just like last year, Bria didn't know Tasia like that to be up in her face telling her old girl X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Even though quiet as it's kept, girl, I can see how that could play out. Because if we've been here for a whole week and all of a sudden, girl, you tell us, girl, a day before that you got a girlfriend and we've been talking about relationships this whole time, I could see my messy ass saying some shit like, girl, I didn't even know he had a girlfriend. Girl, I didn't even know he had a girlfriend, girl. He just let us know when your ass knocked on the door. I said, who was that? He said, girlfriend. I said, girlfriend? We've been here for a whole week. The nigga ain't said shit. Okay? Anyways, Bria, now this is where Bria is full of shit. Bria, of course, walks off. Alex goes and gets Bria. Simon is in the bed, asleep, probably drunk. Bria says that it was innocent. That the conversation was innocent. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you why it was not innocent. I'm too old for this shit. Okay? And I know when people playing in my face. And Bria was playing in my fucking face. Okay? If it was innocent, there would be no need for it to be brought up in conversation. Especially now it's Mad Day, right? And you want to throw, after I've come to basically check you on some shit that you supposedly said. And then you tell me while we're into it, well, you do get flirty, right? When Bria said what she said when they were having girl talk, Bria mentioned that to add more to the story, right? So now you're adding another layer to it. So now it's went from, listen to me, it's went from Nick being handsy, which he was with Summer and Jordan. Now it's, oh, yeah, he also has wandering eyes, okay? And it's also, yeah, he flirts, right? And he will, if he got drunk and if you wanted to, he would have sex with you. You see what I'm saying? Like you're adding more to the story. You can't start out having a conversation about someone being handsy and then you add the other stuff to it and then say, oh, but it was innocent. No, it wasn't. Because you're trying to now paint this picture of who you say I am. So now you're adding to the incident that I had with Jordan and Summer. Now you're adding the I have wandering eyes. Now you're adding that I'm a flirt and that I would F you if you would let me if we were drunk. Which now could also mess up my relationship because nobody wants to be in a relationship if their man, woman, non-binary, whomever you're in a relationship with, girl, has a couple of drinks and girl, if somebody offer you some pussy or some dick, girl, you're going to hop on it. And that's pretty much what Bria was saying. So again, Nick has every reason to be upset. Even in that moment, later on in the episode, they showed a clip of them talking, and Nick was like, "So I yelled at y'all for no reason." They were like, "Yeah, no, he didn't. He didn't yell enough." Because even in that moment, again, Shanice tried to play the game of, "Oh, you have wandering eyes," even though Shanice walks around with her titties hanging out. Brill tried to play in Nick's face and gaslight him and say, "Oh yeah, you get a little flirty." But then says it's innocent. If it's innocent, then it's nothing to have a discussion about. Even though you were the one who was running around here throwing your legs around Nick when you first saw him at the beginning of the season. Even though you were the one who was saying that Nick could be your emotional sleeping partner or whatever it was. Like I said in my live the other day, if we start to go down this road on these shows, I'm just going to keep it on Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. If we start to go down this road where these men and women don't even want to interact with each other, especially if they're in a relationship, but due to someone always trying to add sauce to something, girl, just cancel the whole fucking show. Because no one is going to want to interact with each other if they think that this person may pull a stunt and say, "Oh, girl, I'm flirting with them." Now I got issues with my girlfriend at home because once she watches the TV show, she's gonna see this other woman saying, "Oh, girl, he is a little flirty. Oh yeah, he would fuck if you were down to do it if he was drunk." You see what I'm saying? So now everybody's gonna come back next season scared to touch each other, giving each other fist bumps. "Hey, how you doing?" Bowing. nice to see you again. Right? We can't even have a party and have a good time because if I look over, girl, you gonna say I got wandering eyes. Girl, I can't even gas you up and say, "Come on, Brill, shake that ass." You know what I'm saying? Like it's a no for me. It's a no. At the end of the day, they hugged it out. Then they got into it again, but they hugged it out. Amir's girlfriend, this is the thing about Amir. I'm not gonna lie, girl. Amir is pussy whipped. We're gonna call a thing a thing. That's old school. That's what the old school niggas used to say. Girl, you pussy whipped, right? Amir's pussy whipped. Amir is out here giving demands. If Natalie is not on the show, he's gonna have to rethink if he's gonna come back. Nobody cares. Like nobody cares. Amir. I'm gonna be honest. The only reason I'm gonna be mad if Amir don't come back is because Amir is thick. I ain't gonna lie. I said, "Goddamn, Amir," and I feel like the cameraman purposely zooms in on Amir's ass, or they have a shot of Amir walking away because Amir's ass is, girl, his ass is acid. I'll be like, "God damn, Amir is." Ooh, girl, but he's just so whitewashed. Let me shut up, child. Anyways, I don't care about Nick and I really don't care about Amir and that girl relationship. I don't care. The truth of the matter is Nick is not attracted to any of those black girls in the house, and those girls are not attracted to Nick. Girl, but he's definitely not attracted to them at all. Never has been. Okay. Y'all heard Shanice say, "I can't get home to get some dick." That's why y'all need somebody like Phil in the house, because Phil and Shanice would have fucked already. Yeah. Y'all would have heard, Summer House, girl, they gonna go in the closet, they gonna go in the bathroom, girl, they gonna go underneath some covers. Y'all would have heard some moaning. If Phil would have been in the house, Phil and Shanice would have fucked by now. Anyways, Alex has a cute EP out. It's called Feel the. No, I'm sorry, girl. No, it's a thing called Fill the Space. I forgot the name of his EP. It's 3 songs. I said 3 songs. It's 3 songs. It's really, really cute. Check it out. I'm telling you, Fountain of Love is my song. That's number 2. That's my song. Summer, it's no shade to Summer. I'm not even gonna play this game with Summer. Summer leaving, girl. They got 2 days before girl. Summer done came, got her check. Summer done came, got her check and left, girl. It's 2 days. Summer left the house basically. she needs to get her mental together. You know, she feels bad about her grandmother. Her grandmother is going through some health issues, I believe, a surgery or something. And she just feels, you know, it's just she needs to leave. Me personally, I hate to, I'm not the one to say it's about a man, it's about a man, it's about a man, but I really do believe that the part that she's leaving out is it's about Alex too. I think the Alex situation is really bothering Summer. And one thing I did not notice until Alex said it on Watch What Happens Live, he said that him and Summer didn't talk one time at the. What he say one time? He said they didn't talk. If they talked, it was probably because they were forced to, right? You know, but for the most part, after that one incident they had at the house, you were inside of me, right? And when I think about it, I don't think that we ever saw them talk on camera. I think that bothered Summer. I do. So I think it was a host of things. Excuse me. I think it was a host of things. But I think that the part that one of the things she's leaving out is the situation with Alex. So she decides to go home basically 2 days before the trip is over. I mean, I guess, girl. I hope she gets better. I like Summer. Um, Amir and Nick go out to play golf. Amir wants to know what was said because the night before the girls, Shanice, what's her name? What's her name? Shanice. Ah, Shanice, Bria, and I think Noelle. They were all downstairs talking to Nick. Um, they're back at the house. Amir seems kind of out of it. He's not really talking. So Bria says, Nick, your energy seems kind of low. Like, are you okay? He says, I want to know why I was included in the conversation. I didn't say anything. That's part of the problem. You didn't say anything, but you did. You said something. You were included because we know that you had something to do with the mess. You knew the whole time that Natalie was planning on telling Tasia. You didn't say nothing. You didn't even tell your homeboy. I'm sorry. I just told a lie. Bria said I didn't say anything. Bria, you're lying. Now, this is where Bria was right and wrong. Bria, you're lying. You keep saying you didn't say anything, but you did. Girl, you said that Nick basically would smash if somebody in the house let him. You said that he's flirty. You said some things. You tried to add to the narrative that Nick is a creep, basically. You said some things. Um, However, Bria is right. Your girl is messy. Your broad is messy, right? You want to try to remove. The truth is, in my eyes, Natalie is responsible for all of that mess. I don't give a damn. Let me tell you something. If I'm having conversations with my friends and we're saying what we saying and we reading the girls and whatever we're saying, right? And somebody in the groups goes back and tells whomever and some shit gets started, bitch, it started because you went back and told. Yeah, we said what we said. We said what we said. But you went back and told. You got the party started. We didn't get the party started. Bria said, I ain't saying shit. Noelle said, I ain't saying shit. I don't know what Shanice said. I don't remember Shanice saying anything. But Natalie felt because that's my friend, I have to go back and tell her. That's part of the reason why y'all need to watch. That's why you gotta watch who you talk in front of. So Amir gets upset. Bria starts yelling. Bria is yelling because Amir is trying to play in Bria's face. But Amir is pulling the Bria on a Bria, basically. And Bria is getting upset, right? Girl, when I was confused by Nick's facial expressions. I didn't know, because at one point I did clock it. They kept showing Nick have the same facial expression when Bria was talking. But I think he made that facial expression when, like, a shock look, like, girl, what did you just say? When he called, Bria called um Bria called Nick Urkel. And you got Alex in the house talking about basically we shouldn't yell at the women. Girl, that's why y'all don't need no punk like me in the house. Girl. Because I don't believe in that whole women you can't yell at. That's not how I roll. Because the way in my head I look at it, you're a grown ass woman, I'm a grown ass man. If you disrespect me, I'm disrespecting you back. If you yell at me, I'm yelling at you back. If you call me an asshole, I'm calling you an asshole. If you call me a bitch, I'm calling you a bitch. Girl, it's just it's girl, we're going for. I don't understand it. And I don't think they even agree. Because the truth of the matter is, Preston done yelled at Bria, Nick done yelled at Bria, Amir done yelled at Bria. All of that not yelling stuff, that shit goes out the window, especially when somebody is attacking your character, like they tried to do Nick. I don't give a damn what you identify as. Hello? If I found out that it look like you're trying to do some sneaky shit, like go after my name, I'm cussing your ass out. Period. And I'm not gonna give a damn about you being a woman, no trans man, non-binary, non-gender conforming. I don't give a damn, girl. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I think it's unfair to a certain degree. Now y'all know. Here we gonna take it. Now here I'm gonna take it up for the niggas. I think it's unfair to a certain degree to expect a man to just sit there and take it in the name of being a man, even though he's being disrespected. Even though what you're saying could really ruin my reputation. No, we're not playing those games. And quiet as it's kept, you need somebody to cuss Bria the fuck out, because you see when Preston got her ass together, she ain't trying Preston no more. That's how you have to handle girls, boys, non-binary, trans men, trans women. That's how you have to handle people like Bria, period. When they try you, cuss their ass out, and they won't try you again. When Preston got Bria together the first episode, after he cussed her ass out, I don't remember if he cussed her out, but after he yelled and got her ass together, she came outside and gave him a hug. Hello? Girl, I'm not playing that game with you. Period. Girl. Anyways, and then here you go, Bria name calling. You call me Urkel. If I call you an asshole, if you call me Urkel and I say you're being a bitch, then I'm gonna be wrong. But see, you want to start the name calling game. But the thing is, you're not gonna out talk me, and you're not gonna out curse me. You know how I know you're not gonna you know how I know you're not gonna curse more than me? Because y'all want to play this game in this house in front of these cameras. See, I don't give a fuck about these cameras. I would have cussed all these cameras out. Hello? Y'all don't want to curse because y'all trying to play the game of the good black people in front of these cameras. Fuck these cameras, okay? What Dr. Whitney told Giselle? Girl, fuck these motherfucking cameras. So I know you're not gonna out curse me because you want to hold up an image. and the names you call me ain't gonna hurt me. The ones I call you will hurt you though. Bria needs to watch her mouth. Bria can go around and be disrespectful and say what she wants to say, but as soon as somebody even raises their voice at her, not even call her out of her name, she wants to start screaming disrespect, disrespect. Girl, you've been disrespectful since season 1 if we're going to be honest about it. Anyways, but again, Bria was right in parts of the conversation. Amir's girlfriend was responsible for that altercation. She was. She was. I mean, Natalie was responsible. Period. Nobody told her to go back and tell that. And even if they did say, "Ooh, girl, go back and tell Tasia," you were the one who still decided to say, "Okay, girl, I'll go tell." So you are the one that should be held responsible. Anyways, let's keep on. Let's keep going. Bria, here I go. Now I will say with Bria said that Simon is not her soulmate. However, she does see herself getting married to Simon. I know a lot of the girls is gonna be like, y'all have the whole soulmate thing fucked up. Your soulmate, a lot of people think that your soulmate has to be somebody who you are calling a partner. your wife, your husband, your whom, whatever, right? You could be married to someone, spend the rest of your life with someone, have kids, and that person not be your soulmate. Your soulmate could be your best friend. That's my soulmate. That's my husband. Girl, that's it. And I actually think it's dope as hell that at Bria's age, she even realizes that I can have a soulmate and still want to spend the rest of my life in that way with this man. But my soulmate could be another person. Anyways, they have a dinner. They did impressions of each other. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to fast forward and just end the show because I was like, "Girl, it's about to go off. They ain't doing shit." The impression game was actually really cute. I laughed at everybody. And that was pretty much it. Jasmine had her baby. Shout out to Jasmine. Silas came. I miss Silas. You never, what they say? You never miss a good thing until it's gone. I want Silas back on the show with his ignorant ass. I want Silas back on the show. Girl, Silas needs to come and get these niggas in check. Okay? And then have them pissed off. Girl, can you imagine Silas and Phil in the house together? Bitch, Silas, Silas think he run everybody. And then you got Phil. Girl, when I say Silas and Phil probably got it, bitch, I probably moved some furniture around. Girl, I need Silas back and I need Phil back stat. Is it stat? That's what I need back. Hello? All right, y'all. I put a mere hush. Natalie is messy. Messy as hell. It's so crazy, y'all. If you get on Twitter, I'm telling you, I'm not even lying. If you get on Twitter, if you get on Instagram, girl, a lot of people don't like Amir. It's actually kind of sad. But I tried to tell y'all about Amir. He fine, girl. Girl, the ass is ass and he thick. It's not that he's not likable. It's you just girl, I've been clocked Amir a long time ago, and it is what it is. But Amir, Amir. If Amir does come back to Summer House of Martha's Vineyard, you're gonna fuck up an opportunity of a lifetime all over a woman who has been disrespecting you since she first stepped foot on the show. But because you think that black women are scary, no, actually, it's your girlfriend that's scary. All right. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Girl, motherfuckers trying to give ultimatums, girl. If she doesn't come back, I have to sit back and reevaluate. Girl, you gonna reevaluate and lose that job? You see what Bria said? Bria said, girl, if Simon come back or not, Bria and Jasmine did some type of interview. And Bria was basically saying, if Simon come back or not, I know I'm coming back. I said, no, that's right. Let me say something. If you want to be on reality TV, if that's something someone has approached you to do, and we know with any job you have the good and the bad. Bravo is just not this great company, right? But we know that once you get on at Bravo and you can get there for a few years, girl, you can start to make a little bit of money. Your life can really change. So for Amir to even think about giving up this opportunity over Natalie, girl, one, it's stupid. Two, it's a 2 week film. Girl, you're filming for 15 days. You acting like, girl, you and this girl are married and y'all got 4 and 5 kids and you got to leave for 6 months. That I could understand, like, girl, I don't know if I can be away from my family for 6 months, girl. You know what I'm saying? But they're like, yeah, like the way that they act, I guess because they're so young and in love and all that stuff, they act like it's this months long experience. It's 15 days. And girl, she causing all this chaos and confusion. She's coming to see you in 7 days. Girl, like you're really gonna fuck up your opportunity over this woman who you probably won't even spend the rest of your life with. Sorry to sound so negative, but you probably won't even spend the rest of your life with her. Y'all probably gonna break up sometime soon. Because I think Amir's only 27. She's in her early 20s. You better be like Bria and say, girl, if he come or not, girl, I'm still coming back. Girl, what? I just think it's dumb. Anyways, but if Amir come back, at least we got some ass to look at. Bye, y'all.